All these sufferings and pain is because of the rigidity with what you have learned. You heard it right. How rigid you are to what you have learned and have formed a perception about it as the ultimate truth and cannot think anything beyond it is the real cause of your suffering and pain. So most of us have imprisoned ourselves into the campus of learning. And this campus of learning has the wall of self-rigidity, self-confinement. Now all that knowing which you think has taken you to a specific place where you are, to have got that job, to have got that position, to have got that honor and respect from the people, has also got you stuck where you are. So it doesn't mean that you should disqualify what you have learned. It only means that it shall allow you to learn something more that you need to. And if it cannot allow you, then it's the confinement, isn't it? You have created the prison out of your learning, haven't you? So if you think you are being challenged by the situation, but you cannot allow yourself to learn something more because your learning keeps constraining you, stifling you to learn something more, it means that what you have learned is not working towards the greater aspiration of your life. Or maybe the situation is creating a situation for you to change your perspective, and that requires de-learning. So what are the three things that I can do? The three things I can do to allow the space to clear off the clutter of all the learning. The first thing is, maybe you read a lot of books, but those books is not the best thing ever. For example, I love reading books, but I don't read as many books as I should, but I buy a lot of books. And I always see books as a source of knowledge and guidance, which is not the truth. At times, I think it becomes a kind of excuse, and I do mean to say so, an excuse to what you must be doing in life. So first of all, if you are rigid about it, whatever you have learned, whatever you have known, for me, let's say, keeping myself with a lot of books and not reading them, but trying to learn as much as from them, and learning more and more kind of creates a feeling in me that I will be more capable person, which I could be. But again, there are so many people out there. There are so many out there who are so learned than I could ever be in my life. But are they where they should be? Are they your inspiration? Ask this question to yourself. Okay, what I have learned, the other person has learned as well. But is that person your inspiration? If that person is your inspiration, and if he has met that cut, then fine, go ahead. If he has not, then you need to change your strategy. You need to understand from a different perspective altogether. Well, he is there, she is there, but you would like to be there where they are? If they are not, then how could you expect yourself to be happy even having reached where they have? Because they are not your inspiration anyway. They are not at the place where you would like to be yourself. That's the first thing to do. And what is the second thing to do? The second thing to do is to reduce the number of words that you use to describe a situation. Now what are you talking about? What has that got to do with my learning and de-learning? Yes, it has a lot to do. Your words are really powerful. What happens is your mind is wired like that. Your neurons in the body, and those neurons are connected to these cells, and these cells are nothing but the energy point of your body, and they instigate you to behave in a certain way. But the words becomes the custodian of your behavior. If your words are sanctified by some higher authority, let's say that some higher understanding, then there could be a change in your system right here within yourself. That's true. Your words are so powerful. So let's say you know about a topic, a subject which has got 1,000 words. Now, instead of using 1,000 words, can you reduce it to 800 words? And if you know that topic in 800 words, can you reduce it further down to, let's say, 500 words? So speak little, right? That's the second thing to do, because that will create spaces for it, and you will try to explain things which will take lesser time. Third one is allowing everyone to give their ideas without judging them, but not taking everything in you. Earlier, what used to happen, you would not listen to anyone anyway, because you are confined within the learning of yours, right? But now you have to allow others to speak, and you listen. Listening means that you are filtering through. You are not hearing it, you are listening to it. So you listen to them, it means that you are open to their ideas. So these three things must be done. And if you do that, you will see you would have made progress in coming 6 months' time. If it is practiced in 6 months' time, then there could be a greater possibility. You could see the light of the day after having passed through a tunnel of darkness. Happy de-learning.